GUVI இந்தியாவின் தலை சிறந்த vernacular edtech brand, skilling everyone everywhere.
வேலை வாய்ப்புடன் ஆசிரியர்களின் நேரடி கவனத்தில் ஃபேஷன் டிசைனிங் படிக்க Antway School of Design.
இண்டிகஸ் அட்மைரா நீங்க ஓல்டானாலும் வீடு கோல்டாவே இருக்கும்.
That there is no problem. Sometimes you all create problems. See, you want to create gossip here. First film I done out of pocket money. Some pocket money will come. Then I don't want to create any controversy from this by saying anything. So, Kalyanakku appuram it's the same. I forget many times. I don't think for both me and Jackie it is because you don't want to hurt the other person. Somebody who's come with so much excitement and hope. And I feel like it's so silly. The person who's putting the money, his luck doesn't matter. The person who's making the film, his luck doesn't matter. Hero doesn't matter. Heroine who's the least in the film, that luck we will discuss. But that is not just about the industry. That is the world mindset. I'm such a huge fan of Shankar sir from like Genes, from that time, right? And the way he shows his actors, the way he approaches films, scenes. And then of course Kamal sir, to be in the same frame as him, to Tata Verade, Sada Vera Podare.
So, and yes, this is like 15 years of Rakul Preet Singh.
Really?
Yes.
15 years has happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ungalku, like, what is the biggest life lesson you have learned from all these 15 years through cinema?
This is the only life I remember, to be honest. Like, I think like these last many years have shaped me into the person that I am. This is what I do for a living. You know, films are my life. My representation is everything that I've learned from films.
So, being a heroine for 15 years, yeah, now...
Hey, I don't count 15 years because first film I done out of pocket money. Some pocket money will come. Then I didn't know I wanted to be an actor.
Okay.
Properly I came into films from 2013.
சரி, ஓகே, ஒரு 10 இயர்ஸ் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணும்போது உங்களுக்கு நிறைய எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் வந்திருக்கும்ல ஆஸ் ஹீரோயினா. ஸோ நான் இப்போ ஒரு 5 ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் சொல்கிறேன். இது வந்து ஒரு டிபிக்கல் ஹீரோயின் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். ஸோ அதுக்கு என்ன ஆன்சர் நீங்கள் சொல்லலாம். இது வந்து நிறைய ஹீரோயின் சொல்லி நாங்கள் கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கோம், ரைட்? So the first one is, yeah, there is no problem between me and my co-star.
You know, actually sometimes it can also be true that there is no problem. Sometimes you all create problems. You know, there's so much speculation that the two actresses cannot be friends. Oh, there is some problem. A lot of times there cannot be a problem also. And sometimes people just sugarcoat and say, no, there is no problem. There could be lots of problems.
It could be true.
It could be true, it could be false.
So next year varaikum date illa.
See, you want to create gossip here. Now, if somebody says, yes, dates are not there, nijama date illa. But sometimes you don't like the film. That time also people use this excuse that dates are not there. Because you don't want to hurt the other person. Somebody who's come with so much excitement and hope. You don't want to say, I don't like or I don't understand your script. So sometimes people say that I don't have dates, but sometimes it's also true. Okay. There are actors who don't have dates for 2-3 years.
So நீங்க சொல்லிருக்கீங்களா பச்ச கதை பிடிக்காம டேட் இல்ல இந்த எக்ஸ்கியூஸ்?
No, I have really always said that it's very good, but I don't see myself in it.
Okay. So we are just good friends.
Again, it can be true, it cannot be true. I've always been normal good friends with all my co-stars. So it was always true that we are good friends. But yes, sometimes when people say we are just good friends, you're more than just good friends. See, it's very specific, right? There's no one answer to this. And I don't want to create any controversy from this by saying anything. So,
உங்க கிட்ட லிப் லாக் சீன் நடிக்க அப்ரோச் பண்ணா உங்க ஆன்சர் என்ன?
It depends on the script. I have done it in films before, and it has to be a part of the story. It cannot be just in the song to sort of, you know, make it more inviting for the audience. No. If it is important for the script, if it is a part of the story, if you're doing a romantic script or if you're doing a rom-com or anything where you have to show love between two people, then I understand if it's important. If it's just for posters and just for publicity, then no.
So how do you handle this question? Like எல்லா ஹீரோயின் கேட்பாங்கல, என்ன மேம் கல்யாணம் ஆயிடுச்சு, கல்யாணத்துக்கு அப்புறம் இந்த லைஃப் எப்படி இருக்கு?
Oh, it's the same. Kalyanakku appuram it's the same. I forget many times. I don't think for both me and Jackie it is exactly the same. We are still the same, like friends. and no change illa.
No change. So what was the first movie enna neenga poi paathathu one after marriage?
First movie after, we don't even remember when the switch happened. We've been dating for 3 years. Okay, we got married, and the next week we got back to work.
Oh, right.
So
So it was like
after
அப்படியே தான்
marriage-
இருக்கும் ஒரு
yeah,
best friends
it's
ஓட
like,
வாழ்க்கை.
yeah, it's like literally living with my best friend.
ஒரு ஹீரோயின் தொடர்ந்து நிறைய படம் பண்றாங்க. If there would be some fluctuation in their success rate, உடனே என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, அந்த ஹீரோயின் கொஞ்சம் ராசி இல்ல, பெருசா அந்த லக் ஃபேக்டரை பத்தி பேச ஆரம்பிப்பாங்க. பட் இட்ஸ் அது கண்டிப்பா தப்பு தான். பட் ஹேவ் யூ விட்னஸ் எப்பவாச்சும் நீங்க கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா?
Oh yeah, all the time. And I feel like it's so silly. The person who's putting the money, his luck doesn't matter. The person who's making the film, his luck doesn't matter. Hero doesn't matter. Heroine who's the least in the film, you know, heroine 100 days on, the heroine will be there for 40 days. Correct. That luck we will discuss. But that is not just about the industry. That is the world mindset. You know, a girl will get married and something wrong will happen with the husband, then they'll say, oh, she came in the house, that's why that happened. This is the problem of our society. We want to blame girls, and that is the patriarchal society that we live in, unfortunately. But I'm glad things are changing, because in a section, chinna section la vanda things are changing, but still a long way to go.
Okay, so it's Indian to zero tolerance.
Yeah.
So உங்களுக்கு சொசைட்டில நடக்கிற இந்த விஷயங்கள் எது டாலரேட்டே பண்ண
I
முடியல?
have zero tolerance for many things. I have zero tolerance for wasting time. If somebody is late at a time that I have given and says, oh, traffic. So I have no tolerance for time. So whenever I whatever, like my team knows that they will say, Rakul reaches sharp. Please give her the correct time. She'll reach sharp on, because I feel if you can't value my time, then you don't value your time, then how can we work together? Correct? If there is an issue, genuinely it's a different thing, but a lot of times it's not, you know, so I can't handle that. Zero tolerance for that. And I have zero tolerance for that attitude, arrogance. Zero tolerance.
So and it's Indian too. எல்லாருக்குமே அது ஒரு பிக் ட்ரீம் ஒர்க் வித் கமல் ஹாசன் சார், ஒரு பக்கம் சங்கர் சார். ஸோ ரெண்டுமே ஒரே படத்தில் நடந்திருக்கு. ஸோ ஹூ அப்ரோச் ஆக்சுவலா சங்கர் சார்?
Shankar sir team approach பண்ணிட்டேன்.
Okay.
And of course Indian பார்க்கிறேன். I've seen Indian.
Okay.
Of course later I saw it when I was a teenager. But when I got that call, I was so happy, because like you said, 2 ticks in the same film. You know, whenever I decided I want to be an actor, there were few people I wanted to work with, you know, Shankar sir being one of them, Kamal sir, Amit ji, so many other people. Shahrukh sir is still pending. I need to work with him. But like that, you have your checklist. So in this film, I was like, I didn't even want to know the script. I was like, I'm doing this because I'm such a huge fan of Shankar sir from like genes, from that time, right? And the way he shows his actors, the way he approaches films, scenes, and then of course Kamal sir, to be in the same frame as him, to get an opportunity to act with him is in itself amazing.
எங்களுக்கு இங்க தமிழ்நாட்டுல தெரியும் எந்த அளவுக்கு கமல் சார் லைக் அவர் எவ்வளவு குட்டி பையன்ல இருந்து தெரியும். ஸோ எவ்வளவு ஒரு ஃபேமஸ் லைக் ஈவன் இன் நார்த் இந்தியா அந்த எவ்வளவு ஃபேமஸ் அவர்?
He is very famous. You know which is my favorite film of his is Chachi 420.
Yes, he was the director also.
When I was a kid, I have seen that film at least 50 times.
Okay.
Because I used to love, you know, and it is such a nice and ahead of its time, and Apu Raja and all these films people know. Even now, I was on another film shoot, and then people saw Indian 2 trailer, and everyone's very excited. Oh, Indian 2 is coming. It's coming in Hindi also on 12th. All those questions. So people remember Indian.
So படம் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகி it took some time.
Yeah.
Also கோவிட்ல ஒரு
COVID,
பெரிய
yes.
இது வந்துச்சு. So how was the waiting period? Because யாருக்குமே தெரியல என்ன ஆக போகுது. Some said like படம் drop ஆயிடுச்சுன்ற மாதிரிலாம் during 2021 there was a talk. So உள்ள பயம் இருந்துச்சா?
Talks come and go. The people who are talking are not seeing the on ground situation, right? In the madri padam panabodu, you need like a lot of money, you need good production value. It's not being shot in one room. So you need the world to be safe, to get 200 people to shoot. Minimum crew and the 200 people irukano. So we had started it pre-COVID, but then COVID was a gap, and adakapram then to start it took a little time. But I'm just happy that it's finally here, because a good film needs that, you know, respect, that delivery for the people to be able to see it, and I'm very happy.
ஸோ நீங்க முன்னாடி சொன்ன மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு சின்ன வயசுல இருந்து ஜீன்ஸ் பிடிக்குன்னா யூ வுட் பி தி கிரேட் ஃபேன் ஆஃப் சங்கர் சார் சாங் மேக்கிங். ஸோ அது ஒரு பாட்டுக்கு ஒரு 7 wonders போறாருன்னா that was a big wonder.
Yeah.
So
we were supposed to do one song like that for Indian 2.
Oh, great.
Then he said now it's in Indian 3. So I'm waiting.
ஓகே, அந்த டிசிஷன் எப்படி இருந்துச்சு? பிகாஸ் யாருக்குமே தெரியாதுல்ல, நீங்க வந்து இந்தியன் 2 நினைச்சிருப்பீங்க, இப்போ 3ஆவும் கண்டினியூ ஆக போகுது. ஸோ ஹவ் எக்ஸைட்டட், அந்த டிசிஷன் எப்போ சொல்லாங்க?
No, I am of course excited, and I'm very sure that Indian 2 people will really like, because I'm telling you, so many people have actually told me, oh, it's the same Indian, it's Hindustani, it's this, you know, so many people have told me. So people remember a film that was made 28 years back. Yes. So it's gone down as a legendary cinema in our history of cinema, and I'm sure Indian 2 will be able to have that impact, and for sure Indian 3 will also happen.
Right, neat.
Hopefully.
Okay, so have you witnessed like Kamal sir in the prosthetic makeup oda pathingala?
Ama Kamal sir vanda full prosthetic, so he was sweating under the prosthetic, right? And it is very difficult for a man who's not like, you know, who it's not easy. But he would be the first one to come at 5 o'clock, be ready by 10 o'clock, because 4-5 hours his prosthetic took. The kapron last to leave because again removing 2 hours it used to take. So it's at that time, I remember the first day I shot with him, I gave myself this thing that even after being in Indian cinema for 75-80 years, if somebody can be so grounded and so in love with the process of filmmaking, what are we? We are very new. The new generation must learn that, you know, films are made for passion. It's not an opportunistic industry. It is passion for cinema, and he lives cinema. So it was just amazing.
So as ஒரு ஹீரோயின்கான ஒரு கேள்வி இருக்கும்ல, இப்போ ஒரு படத்துல வந்து இவ்ளோ ஸ்டார்ஸ் இருக்காங்கன்னா அங்க நம்மளோட ஸ்பேஸ் எப்படி இருக்கும்னு. ஸோ உங்களுக்கு அந்த ஒரு விஷயம் இந்த படத்துல ஒரு போதரா இருந்துச்சா? பட் கமல் சார், சங்கர் சார் இருக்காரு, வேற என்ன வேணும்?
No, I think like I said that Shankar sir is very sure of what he wants from a character, right? And in his films, no character will not have an impact. So my character also is a very impactful character, and there's space for everybody. Siddharth's character, Kamal sir's actor, I can't say much, but his character and mine are the new generation, the young generation following, you know, Indian. Of course, more you need to see on 12th of July. But what I'm saying is that for me, that was never a question, because I have always believed that it's never the length of the role, it's the impact you create in the role.
So what if some director approach you and say, like, அடுத்த படத்துக்கு நீங்க ஒரு 25 kgs gain பண்ணனும்?
I don't think I'll do it.
Okay.
No, because I will not do it, not 25 kgs, because the amount of damage you do to your life, I don't think I am that actor. 5-6 kgs is okay, you know. Rest, we have technology today. When back in the day we didn't have technology, is different. Today face can be changed on VFX, so face replacement is happening, people are doing action, you know. So weight gain and loss, because the kind of hormonal hit, especially for girls, it's easier for men, but for girls, their fertility, everything goes for a toss.
Okay.
Who will take care after that film?
ஹீரோயினா எவ்வளோ வந்து கான்ஷியஸாக இருக்க வேண்டியது, பீங் ஒரு இன்டர்வியூவாக இருக்கட்டும், ஒரு ப்ரெஸ் மீட்டாக இருக்கட்டும். ஸோ எவ்ரி வேர்ட் கவுண்ட்ல. அப்போ ஒரு பக்கம் எப்படி பார்க்கும்போது நம்ம ரொம்ப மனசுல இருக்கிறத பேச முடியாது சில நேரத்தில்.
I think that is the sad part of social media, that people just feel bad for anything. You know, sometimes you're joking, like this is a game, but we are conscious because you don't want to be misunderstood. You don't want unnecessary negativity. You don't want people to be bashing you. You open your phone in the morning and then there are bad messages, and people can get really dirty because there is no identity, right? You can just write from any profile, and it's not like we're going to reply to everybody. So I just feel that one part of social media refrains people from talking their heart.
So what was the biggest lesson from Indian to be an actress?
I don't know lesson, but I think the learning for me is that both Shankar sir, Kamal sir, or even Siddharth, they have been in the industry for so long, have witnessed so many highs and, you know, lows, and still they are so focused every day, treat their every day of shoot like their first day of shoot, and I think that is very inspiring.
So what is your most favorite song from Indian 2?
Most favorite song. I love our romantic track.
Okay, that was very good actually.
Yeah, I also like that background. Zaka 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 zaka. That is there, no? Anirudh, that background.
ஆமா சூப்பரா இருந்துச்சு. But now we love to hear ரெண்டு லைன். தாத்தா வராரு.
I don't know, zero lyrics. Please,
Okay.
sorry.
No, let us teach or நான் அத சொன்னா நீங்க ரிப்பீட் பண்ணா கூட போதும். Okay.
நீங்க sing பண்ணுங்க.
Yes, நீங்க sing பண்ணுங்க, but with the அந்த ஒரு இதோட தான். Yes, தாத்தா வராரு, செதற விட போறாரு.
தாத்தா வராரு,
செதற விட போறாரு.
செதற விட போறாரு.
ஆஹா, சூப்பர். இது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் சொல்லிடலாம், ஒரே டேக். 3 2 1. தாத்தா வராரு, செதற விட போறாரு.
தாத்தா வராரு, செதற விட போறாரு.
Okay, நம்ம கொஞ்சம் அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம், பரவாயில்லை.
Please adjust பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
That was very sportive and all right. ரொம்ப ஒரு அழகா பேசுனீங்க, சொன்னீங்க. அதுக்கேத்த மாதிரி இந்தியன் 2 படம் எதிர்பார்த்த மாதிரி ஒரு பெரிய வெற்றி பெறட்டும். ஒரு பெரிய கம்பேக் இந்தியனா இருக்கட்டும். Thank you so much.
Thank you.
GUVI, இந்தியாவின் தலை சிறந்த vernacular edtech brand, skilling everyone everywhere.
வேலை வாய்ப்புடன் ஆசிரியர்களின் நேரடி கவனத்தில் ஃபேஷன் டிசைனிங் படிக்க Antway School of Design.
இண்டிகஸ் அட்மைரா, நீங்க ஓல்டானாலும் வீடு கோல்டாவே இருக்கும்.